Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios is this Saturday. The weigh-ins today. I can't wait. I want to give a quick breakdown on this fight. Now, I'm picking Ryan Garcia. I know a lot of people, they're going against that. They feel like this shit easy work for Mario Barrios. And I want to say this before I get into my breakdown. I can see why the hardcore fans, as they would call themselves, I can see why they say, they call people casuals. Let me tell you why. A lot of people, they say, I see a lot of same shit. Ryan Garcia is undisciplined. Ryan Garcia doesn't have what it takes. Ryan Garcia this, that. He only has a left hook. And they could never be so wrong. They could never be so wrong about the shit. Can you question his discipline? Yes. But look at him. He's in shape. He's in training. He's been training. You might have seen him on the live stream, but I guarantee you didn't watch the interview with Robert Garcia. What Robert Garcia said, Ryan's camp called for like a fighter Robert Garcia had. Ryan's camp called for a sparring partner. Ryan is in the gym. And I think a lot of people love to run with narratives that suits whoever fighter they picking. Another thing, a lot of y'all say, this is easy for Barrios. But what separates the hardcore fans from the casuals, now that I'm like learning more and more about boxing, bro, you have to expect the outcome to be different. A lot of people saying, Barrios might KO Ryan. Barrios is gonna, wash Ryan. Okay, Barrios is gonna neutralize the left hook. But what I noticed, me watching fights, you have to have a outcome in your head where the other fighter wins. A lot of people say Ryan Garcia only has the left hook. What if he catches Barrios with a fucking uppercut and knock him out? What if he catches him with the right hand? Which Ryan has a really good right hand, even though a lot of people loves to say he doesn't. Ryan Garcia has other weapons besides the left hook. Is the left hook his strongest weapon? Yes, it is. No doubt about it. But to say Ryan Garcia only has a left hook, I can see why people, the serious fans, call people casuals. Even the hardcore fans love to say Ryan Garcia only has a left hook. When they could never be so wrong. Ryan Garcia is good at cutting off the ring. You just have to watch his fights. Ryan Garcia is very good at cutting off the ring. Ryan Garcia is very good at counterpunching. That high guard he has is good. If you rewatch the Rolly fight, even though he lost, go rewatch the Rolly fight. Ryan was very defensively sound that fight. Even though he lost, I know he lost. And the main reason why he lost is because he wasn't even throwing. But when I look at that fight and I look at Ryan Garcia, Ryan really tightened up his defense. Like, he was catching Rolly fucking punches with his elbows and shit. Like, he was catching them, bitch. He just wasn't shooting back. And I look at Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios admitted out of his own mouth that he couldn't really find Pacquiao's rhythm until later in the rounds. You telling me Barrios is going to wash Ryan even when he couldn't figure out the rhythm of a 40-year-old out of his prime fighter? And then he's going up against arguably, one of the fastest punchers in boxing. On top of the speed, he has the power to get you the fuck up out of there. You telling me that Mario Barrios is just going to magically, because he's more disciplined and this and that, he's going to find Ryan Garcia's rhythm? He might do, though. And I'm not saying he can't. But looking at his last fights, and I know a lot of people like to bring up his resume, but Yo, Keith Thurman came off a 2-year layoff and beat his ass. Then he fought to 2 draws. Like, it's hard for me to pick it's hard for me to pick Mario Barrios in this fight, honestly. Although I do see a world where Mario Barrios just, if Ryan not on his game, I do see a world where Mario Barrios just jabs Ryan head straight the fuck off all match for 12 rounds straight, all the way to a unanimous decision. I do see it unlikely that he's going to stop Ryan, but I do see a world where it's likely that he just boxes Ryan all the way to a unanimous decision. But with all that being said, I got to go with Ryan. He has the talent. And from what I seen, from what the fight I watched, Ryan is a lot more defensively responsible. And now that he looks locked in, he's in shape, he's training good. You know, he's feeling it mentally. He feels mentally that he's ready to go. I'm going with Ryan Garcia. I'm going to lean towards a decision for Ryan Garcia. In my heart is telling me Ryan Garcia might fucking just stop Barrios. It might be to the body. I'm seeing Barrios, you know, getting that advice from Joe Goosen. He's going to be so worried about that left hook coming to his top. But I've been seeing Ryan on, you know, training and shit. And Ryan looked like he wants to set up that left hook to the head by going to that body first. And let me tell you one thing about Ryan, bro. One thing I noticed about that Oscar Duarte fight. If you're a boxer like Mario Barrios, you want the crazy, reckless, undisciplined Ryan to show up. What you don't want is for Ryan Garcia to go in that ring and he's actually trying to calculate what the fuck he's doing. He's actually trying to set up what he's doing. He's more composed, not just trying to throw that left hook and get you out of there. If that Ryan comes in that ring, I'll be very scared for Mario Barrios. That's my take. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments.